So, okay, fine. So I think all of you guys has joined in yesterday's class. So yesterday we have discussed some basic introduction to what is the importance of data visualization. So I clearly explained like what is the purpose of data visualization. So converting the data, whatever the data was there. So converting from a textual, whatever the data that is there in a raw format, in a format of values, in a format of tables, rows, etc. We can convert the data into visual format. Why? Why we have to convert visual is basically the business users and business managers, they want to understand the data in a visual format only they can understand the data. So whenever we want to take a business decisions, we should have the summary of the business, but not each and every detailed report or each and every detailed data is not going to be gets required here now. So for that, we have discussed in the last class what is the purpose of data visualization. Patterns, trends, correlations can be detected only whenever we go for a visual concept. And how to do the visualizations also I shown you, like one is going to be coding based and one is going to be GUI based. So as part of our training program, we are going to learn about a tool called as an Power BI. So I told you Power BI is a tool which was developed by Microsoft, which is nothing but one of the, which is going to be a data visualization tools. Okay, somebody is saying that there is a dashboard reporting tool. What is the dashboard reporting tools also? We'll see them. We'll see them in the later classes. We'll see with the applications. So it is from Microsoft, and even before Power BI also, Microsoft is having a previous, which is going to be the previous is going to be Microsoft is having a reporting services called as a SQL Server reporting services, which is a part of business intelligence tool. From Microsoft also, we are having a complete business intelligence tool, which is what we call it as BI. So there we used to get some tools like SSIS, SSRS, SSAS, and these are going to be some ETL reporting and analysis tools we'll get it. Okay. So yesterday we discussed about it is going to be the Power BI. So, okay. So coming to the Power BI, there are different types of tools. There are different types of products are there again in Power BI. There are different types of tools are there, guys. Mainly, whenever we categorize this, we can categorize it into, let us say, 2 to 3 categories, guys. One is going to be, we are having a Power BI desktop. Observe carefully, it is a Power BI desktop. What is this Power BI desktop, guys? A Power BI desktop is nothing but a desktop application. You know what is meaning of desktop application? It will be installed in your system. You have to just launch that application. Using this Power BI desktop, what we can do? We can create the reports or we can create the visuals we can create it. That is what we call it as Power BI desktop. Again, this Power BI desktop is available in three different types of products. One is a free product is there, a pro is there, and a premium is there. Same Power BI desktop, depending on your usage, you are having different types of products are there. Or a different editions we can call it as a free edition, a professional edition, and a premium edition. Professional edition will cost you 10 USD per 1 month, guys. For 1 month for one user. For 1 month, it is going to be for one user, it will be 10 USD. Whereas the premium is going to be 20 USD per one user per 1 month. It is going to be only for 1 month only, guys. For 1 month, and it is going to be one user. If your company wants to use 10 different users, so we should be buying for, which is going to be 10 into 20, which is going to be 200 USD per 1 month we have to spend it. Professional edition, it is going to be 10 USD. Free is at a free of cost. It is going to be free of cost. But these you can try. For 60 days trial period will come. We'll be getting a 60 days trial period is going to come. You can use it for a trial period of 60 days. We can use it. No need to pay anything. I'll tell you how to use it. We'll see how to use it. 60 days trial period will be there. It is going to be nothing but we can use it at a free of cost. Even the pro and the premium also, we can use it at a free of cost for approximately for somewhere around 60 days trial period is going to be there. We can use it. I'll show you how to create that. Initially, it is not required. Don't worry about that. So Power BI desktop is which is going to be a desktop based application where we can create the, which is going to be the reports. So apart from that, here there is a free account is there, professional account is there, premium accounts will be there. And apart from that, we are having something called as a Power BI service will be there. Service means it is a cloud-based service, so no need to install it. Open your browser and directly you can go there. If you want to go to Power BI service, Simple. It is going to be open the web browser. Simply you go for app.powerbi.com. Okay, simple. You have to go to which is going to be app.powerbi.com. I'll show you. Open your browser. There you can see something called as which is going to be app. Which is going to be powerbi.com. This is going to be what we are going to call it as a Power BI service. It is going to be Power BI service. Nothing is there. One is a desktop based application and one is going to be nothing but it is going to be a cloud based, which is going to be nothing but it's a service based. So we have to open in a web browser. How can you open the Power BI service? We can open it with the help of which is going to be app.powerbi.com. You can see which is going to be, this is what we call it as a Power BI service here, guys. See there, can observe carefully. There is a trial period I'm currently using, which is showing as which is going to be 42 days left. It is going to be. It is saying that 42 days it has been got left. Can you see? I'm using a trial edition of Pro. I'm going to be gets using that. Okay, don't worry. We'll see the applications later. See, all these are going to be the options, whatever that are going to be available. These are all my reports which we have already created. So what type of reports we have been generated, what type of reports we have been created, all these are going to be available here now. This is going to be all part of your, which is going to be creating the reports as well as we can manage the reports. So here in Power BI service, what we can do, we can create the reports. In Power BI desktop, only creation. In Power BI service, it is going to be creating the reports we can do, as well as even we can also managing. Managing means like security, sharing the reports. Okay, there are going to be some managing of reports can be done with the help of the Power BI service. So mainly these are going to be the two things we require. No installation is required for the Power BI service. No installation is required. This need to be installed, guys. This need to be installed. This need not to be installed. We have to just create an account only. Just if you create an account, that is going to be sufficient. You can access it. But this need to be installed. Here we can only create the reports. We cannot manage them. Whereas in Power BI service, we can create the reports as well as we can manage the reports. There is another product is also there, guys. It is going to be Power BI mobile is there. What is this Power BI mobile is going to be? It is going to be a mobile which is going to be mobile supported. It is going to be mobile compatible. So whenever it is going to be, we can install the Power BI in your mobile. But here what we can do, we can only view the reports. We can't create the reports. We can only view the reports which are published. That means whatever the reports that somebody has created and who has been published to the Power BI service, that will be published to the Power BI service. Whatever the reports that you have been published to the Power BI service, only those reports only we can view with the help of the Power BI mobile. For example, your manager says every day morning 6 o'clock, I want to have a report, some sales report, I require it. So your manager need not to open the computer or he need not to open the Power BI to view the reports. He was just a viewer. So what he want to do is he simply installs the Power BI in his mobile and no need to switch on his system also. In Power BI in your tab or something in mobile, he can install it directly from there. He can view the reports what that has been published. So what I'm going to do, for example, I was a report developer in a company. I will create the reports with the help of the Power BI desktop and I'm going to manage them. Managing means I will do every day morning 6 a.m. I want to send this report. Send the report to my manager. So to report to, which is going to be my manager at the rate of, for example, I'll set some email ID and all these things. Manager at the rate of something. Either I will send the report or else what I'm going to do is I will only just submit or only publish to my Power BI service directly at every day morning 6 a.m. What it will do is it will generate a report and it is going to be saves the report. The report he can see my manager can directly, he can view his report from the Power BI mobile. He can do that. So you also guys, you have to install two things. One is Power BI mobile you have to install in your mobile. Okay. You can install it, but you cannot log in. For that, we have to require a service. So these two will be discussed in the later classes. Why? Because for both of them, we have to create an account. Without having an account, you cannot access them. If you want, you can try it, guys, either from the Apple Store or either from the Google Play Store if you are using Android or if you are using Apple. So what you do is you download the Power BI from your Apple Store, or it may be from the whatever the Android store it is going to be. But if after installing, you cannot open that particular account. You can't open that particular account. Even if you want, you can try it. If you are currently running on a system, if you are working on, if you are currently logged on a system, you do one thing: directly open app dot, which is going to be powerbi.com. If you open it, it will ask you the login credentials. It will ask you, tell me what is your username and password. Without that, you cannot log in, because in my system it is already logged in. It is already, I have already logged in. That is the reason why it is showing me. Even if I log out also, automatically it is not going to show you. I can sign it off. I can sign out. If I sign out, automatically what will happen now? I also have to enter my credentials to log in there. But here it is not going to be required. Here it is not going to be gets required. We can work with these applications. Check it out in your system. This is not going to be accessible in your system. This home page does not comes in your system. Okay. So that is the reason why you have to install, we have to install the Power BI desktop. Even you can work with Power BI service, but we can have to create an account. You can use Power BI mobile, but only we can view the reports only. So what you have to do is very simple. You have to install the Power BI desktop. You have to install it. Very easy, simple. It is very easy installation. It won't be taken that much time. Recently only I have installed the latest update. And one more thing is Power BI always, it is going to be provides you the monthly updates. Every month they are going to provide you some kind of an updates every month. So every month there are going to be some kind of a new updates will be coming here now. So you have to have a monthly update. I think already in the month of Jan, it already monthly update is already released. Already we are in February. So already the monthly update in the month of Jan has been released. Around some 20th, around some 15th to 20th, these updates will be released. So around 15th to 20th, these updates will be released, guys. So how to install it? Just I'll quickly show you. Anybody can do the installation, guys. So very simple. Open your browser. And just very simple, guys, open, which is going to be Power BI dot, which is going to be Microsoft.com. Go to, which is going to be Power BI dot Microsoft.com. Okay. So can you see what the Power BI will help you to do? Connect and visualize. Connect and visualize any data and seamlessly infuse the visuals into any application you use every day. So according to the Power BI, what is saying is you can connect to any kind of a source, and you can visualize your data and seamlessly, without having any effort, integrate your reports to almost all any application which we use it in our daily life. So see there, guys, there are different products are there. See there, it is going to be Power BI. There are so many other products are also there. Power Apps is there, Power Automate is there, Power Pages is there. So these we'll discuss it later. Okay. Currently we are working with which is going to be Power BI. In Power BI, I told you now, guys, there is a desktop is there, Pro is there, Premium is there, and we can have some kind of an embedded report server, some extra what we can see. See the pricing. If you want to see the pricing of Power BI, as I said that there are going to be different editions are there. You can see Power BI in the Microsoft Fabric free account. It is going to be free account is going to be required. So it is going to be, you can create the reports, but we can't publish your reports. See there. Upgrade to Power BI Pro or Power BI B Premium to share your reports. Here we can share the reports. Okay. So it is going to be no credit cards, nothing is going to be required. So $10 per a month per a user. It is $20 per a use per a month. It is going to be gets users. Okay. So no need to worry about them. So simply what you do is products, Power BI desktop. Go to Power BI desktop. So it is navigating to the Power BI desktop, which is going to be there, same as it is. So there you can see simple, very easy. See download or the language options. Don't go here, guys. Go here. See download or the language options. Click there. You can see what is going to be the Power BI. The latest version you can see 2.124. It is 0.2028.0. And it was recently published on, which is going to be 31st of January 2024. The latest update was released, guys. Actually, in the last month, there are two releases happened. One is 15th, it has been happened. And one more is going to be 31st, it has been happened. So the version is 2.124.2028. Actually, in the last week, we have seen the download. I done the download in another batch. So what happened there is, we seen some problem there. So that's the reason why the Microsoft has released it. Generally, it won't release it on 31st. Generally, the release will be done almost all in the month of, around 15th only it will be updated. So this is going to be what we can see. See there, what we can do. Microsoft Power BI Desktop is a companion desktop application to Power BI service. This is your Power BI service, guys. If I click there, it will navigate into Power BI service only, if you can see there. Got the point? So desktop version is a compatible, it's a companion desktop application to Power BI service. See there, with Power BI Desktop, what we can do, get your data. Then you have to create the relationship, modeling can be done, create the reports, save your reports, and upload or publish your reports. These are the things what we can do, guys. Very easy. No need to do anything. System requirements are also basic requirements only. We don't require any much hardware, and which is going to be very simple with Windows 10, with Windows Server 2012 R2, Windows Server 2012, even Windows 8, Windows 8.1, or Windows 11, everything is supported. Okay. And it is available in 32-bit as well as 64-bit is there. So nothing is going to be there. Download the version of Power BI Desktop that matches your architecture of your Windows OS. So run the exe file and follow the the process. Very easy, simple. We have a download option is there. Simply click on the download. This is a 32-bit and this is 64-bit. Download the 64-bit, guys. Download it. Very easy and very simple. It won't take that much time because it is going to be it is going to be somewhere around 500 MB. You can just download and install it. Okay. I'll show you. It is very easy to install. Anybody can install it without having any problem. You can install it. So very easy and very simple installation. We can do that. Very simple, guys. It won't take that much time. 2 minutes hardly it will take to install the software. Let me download. So please, you have to download, guys. Anybody who want to work. So simply what you can do is you simply download it, guys. Okay. So in my system, it is already downloaded, guys. It is already downloaded. I'll tell you what is the bug what is the bug in the last month update is. I'll show you the bug here. So we seen the bug here. So observe carefully. So if it is in, I'd show the installation, guys. Once it is installed on the desktop, you can see Power BI Desktop is going to be there. You can see there is a Power BI Desktop icon has been came here, guys. So double click on this Power BI Desktop. So very easy, user friendly. In the last class also, once I opened it and shown you. Once again, I'll show you. Once again, I'll explain you the concept, guys. Don't worry. This is going to be your Power BI Desktop environment. Very simple environment only. No confusion. Nothing is going to be there. A simple tool only. We can work with them. This is your Power BI Desktop. I'll show you the update once. I'll show you what is the bug in the last month. Go to the help menu there. There we can see something called as an about. See there. It is showing as the version as 2.124.1805. Actually, this is a January update only. It is actually January update only, but it is not updating it to January update. Still, it is showing you as a December 2023. But basically, it is a January update only, guys. It is already released in 20th. Yesterday, we have released 2 days back. Microsoft has released another new version on 31st of January. Before that, it was released somewhere around on 15th or 14th. It has already released. See the version 2.124.2048. But currently, my version is going to be, it is 2.124.1805. So only this minor version is different, guys. Only the build version is going to, this is major version, this is minor version. Major and minor both are the same. Only this one is going to be, the build version is going to be different. See there, it is going to be just don't think that it is an old update. It is a new update only. But this is the bug that was found in the last month update. Even everyone, even our students also has installed it. And they are complaining saying that, sir, we installed the January update only, but still it is showing it as a December update. It is going to show you. So let us install the latest version. The latest update was there. And let us verify whether that particular update is whatever the month is updating or not. We'll have a look into that. So this is your downloads, guys. I can just do the installation very easily. See, recently only we have downloaded, guys. Recently only we have been downloaded. Slightly there is a change in the version. Right click, and if I see the properties, right click, and if I show you the properties of this, it is going to be in the Power BI desktop, which we have downloaded on 24th January. So on the 24th January, if you can see very clearly, it is 2.124.1805. It is 2.124.1805. Just now I shown you the application. It is actually January update. It is actually includes the January update, but there is going to be some problem, some issue is there. Now that's why we have recently, we have been downloaded. See the more options today, whatever the version we are using today now. If you can see the properties, it is 2 point, which is going to be 124, which is going to be, we can see the version as 2028, which is the latest update, which is on the 31st of January, it was released. So I will install it one more time, guys. Why? Because once if you open it, generally it will show you guys. Whenever there is a new version was there, it will show you the update and it is going to show you. Okay, fine. So what it is saying is, please close your Power BI desktop, close it and do that. Okay, retry. Again, I'm retrying, guys. You can see that. Next, very easy, guys. Anybody can do the installation very easily. It is all about next process, guys. And one more thing is, being in my system, it is already installed. It will takes a little bit time, guys. Why? Because it has to check what is the previous installation, what is the previous update, check all the system requirements. Whenever you are doing as a fresh installation, it won't take that much time because it is a completely fresh installation. But mine is it is not a fresh installation. It has to remove the old files and it has to install the new files. That's why generally it will take a little bit time. Little bit time means it won't take more time, maybe hardly somewhere around 3 to 4 minutes it will take us, not more than that. If it is a fresh installation, within 2 minutes we can do that. See there, it is computing the whatever the system requirements. Let me just wait for a couple of minutes. If anybody is there who is right now working on the system, if you want to install, guys, at this instant of time, download the software and you can install. Once again, I'm showing you guys. Simple, you can go to the Power BI, which is going to be the, just go there. It is powerbi.microsoft.com. There we are going to be having the products. Go to Power BI desktop and there from there see the download of the language options. And from there, just click on the download and select this option called as an Power BI desktop 64-bit, guys. Click on download, it will be downloaded, guys. After downloading, we have to do the installation procedure. So it is taking some time. Just let us wait. It should not, generally it should not take that much time, but for some reason it is taking some time. So let us just wait for a couple of minutes. It will be done. Just wait, guys. Wait for a couple of minutes. Yeah. So it is started, guys. Just click on the next and you have to do it, guys. Next, everything is next procedure only, guys. Accept the license agreement. You are installing the Microsoft Power BI desktop. Just click on the next and just click on the next and just click on the install it, guys. But this installation is a little bit time taking process. It may take another couple of minutes, guys. Why? Because already the previous version of Power BI is already there. So what it has to do is it has to update those particular files. Old files has to be removed and new files it has to create it. So let us wait for another couple of minutes. It will take some time, guys. Maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Hardly it may be not more than 5 minutes. So see there, it is removing the files. So it is copying new files. Just wait for a couple of minutes. I'll show you guys. Just a minute, guys. It is taking some little bit time. Just removing the backup files, almost all completed. Yeah, it's done, guys. So if you can see, it has been done. So we can launch it. It automatically launches here, guys. So see, click on finish. It is going to launch as which is going to be Power BI desktop. Right. So this is going to be the new version. The new update has been got released. So this is the version what we can see, guys. So see there, go to the help menu and go to the about, guys. So if you can observe carefully, still, actually, if you can observe carefully, it is still showing it as 2.124.2028 updated to the latest version, but still it is showing it as an update of which is December 2023. So there is some bug in that. We can just leave it, does not matter. It is not changing. So even in the latest update also, It is not changing, guys. It is still showing it as a December 2023. But whatever we have been installed is going to be the latest version of 2024. It is not updating. Okay, leave it, does not matter with that, but version has been changed, guys. 2.124.2028. You can see the particular version, what we can see here now. This is the one what we can see. Okay, so that's it, guys. That is going to be the latest version we have been downloaded. So, but still it is not showing as an update, guys. It is still not showing the update here now, because we can see the update is not still showing it as a December 2023. It is going to be showing the update here now. So anyhow, this is going to be the Power BI desktop. So done. Installation is done, guys. Nothing to do. So next time whenever you want to open, this is a application, guys. Just double click on the Power BI desktop. Just double click on that and open it. So this is going to be the one which we can see as of this application. So see there, that's it, guys. Okay, so that's it. And it is going to be, you can just close the welcome screen. Once again, if you want, we can just see about, you can see this. Still it is showing December 2023 only, but version has been updated, guys. 2.124.2028, which is showing the latest update only, but leave it, it does not matter. Okay, fine, guys. So this is going to be your working environment of your Power BI, guys. Here only we have to work, guys. Complete everything, add the data to your report. Once it is loaded, your data will appear in the data pane. So here we can see some different types of ribbons. These are all what we call it as ribbons, guys. So this is a home ribbon. It is a insert ribbon, modeling ribbon, view, optimize, help. On the left hand side, we have a different types of views, report view, table view, and which is going to be a model view. So whether you are developing a report for your desktop or whether you are developing for a mobile. So if you want to develop for mobile, the mobile layout here will be like this, guys. So this is a mobile layout. This is going to be nothing but a desktop layout, guys. So the mobile layout and desktop layout, what we can see, this is the one what we can see with an application. See there, this is the data here, guys. And apart from that, on the right hand side, there are three different panes are there. Very easy, guys. It is going to be, I'll tell you later, what is filters pane, what is visualizations pane, what is data pane, all these things we are going to discuss about that. Okay, so this is your working environment where we are going to work for this particular Power BI. Here only, guys, we have to design our reports and all these things. We have to do that. See what type of visuals we can create. Here we are having the visualization. See what visual you require. I want to have a bar chart, or I want to have a funnel chart. I want to have a pie chart. I want to have a donut chart, or I want to have a table. I want to have a matrix. I want to have a slicer. These are all going to be, this is a card, what we are going to call it as a card. Like that, we have a different types of, which is going to be the options, whatever that is going to be available here, guys. Okay, so that's it. That is going to be, we'll see that applications later. But anyhow, whenever we want to develop the reports, first of all, what we have to do, guys, we have to import the data first of all. We have to import the data first of all, guys. So coming to the importing of data, you can import the data from different types of locations. One of the main advantage that particular these Power BI or the Tableau with the latest generation tools are there, they can connect to so many different type of sources. Previously, that means whenever we are talking about the previous generation systems, there are limited connectivities. So see, whenever you want to design a report, this is your Power BI. So whenever we want to design your report, first what we have to do is, this is your Power BI, guys. Whenever we want to design the report, there is some source of your data. So we don't enter the data manually, guys. We have to get the data. So there is going to be some source of your data. It can be a file, it can be a database system, or it can be something like it can be a cloud storage. From anywhere you can get the data. So get your data first of all and store it into your Power BI. So get the data from your database system and store it into Power BI. Once it is stored here, using this, we can generate the reports. We can generate the reports here now. Okay. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to first get the data, guys. So from where you can get the data, as I said that from a file, from a database, from a cloud, from different storages, we can get the data. Okay. So I'll show you how to get the data here, guys. Once you got the data here, all your data will appear here now. I'll explain them. What are these particular different views are there? This is what we call it as a report view. Put a pointer there, guys. It is a report view. It is a table view. It is a model view. So what is the table view? Table view is nothing but where we can see your data. What is your model view? Model view is nothing but, I'll tell you later, the complete model of your tables and all these things, which is what we call it as a semantic model. What we are going to call it as a semantic model. So what is the semantic model? We can see the data here, tables, the relationships, all these things we can see here. Here we can see only the structure, but not the data. Here we can see the table. Data will be there. Right now there is no data was there. That's why you can see you have not loaded any data yet. Simply click on the get data, guys. Simply if you click on the get data, we are going to be getting the data here now. Yeah, just give me a second, guys. I'll be back. Please be online, all of you. Yeah, guys. Let's continue, guys. So being there is no data was there, you can't see the data. I'll show you. I'll first import the data and I'll show you. You can just understand that particular data there. So have a look at that. This is going to be how the data is going to be gets coming here, guys. So as I told you, it will support, which is going to be some kind of like what we can see is a lot of connectivities can be there. Not only this, there are so many different type of storages can be there. See there? Very simple, guys. This is what we call it as a home ribbon. It is what we call it as home ribbon, guys. Whether you are in the report view, whether you are there in the table view, or whether you are there, you can see there is a get data common there. See, many menu options are slightly changing, guys, isn't it? So menu options are going to be slightly changing whenever we select this option and whenever we select this option. So anyhow, wherever you are does not matters, you have an option called as an get data is there. So see there are going to be some common data sources, Excel workbooks. We can import the data from SQL Server or import the data from text or a CSV file, or even we can also extract the data from web pages. We can extract, guys. We can extract the data from web pages and we can do that. So what is a URL? We'll see the application, guys. We'll see the applications later. From websites, we can get the data. Simply if you give the URL of the website, that is sufficient. It will import the data from that particular applications. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, as of now, you can select the text or a CSV file. You know that what is a text or a CSV file, or else go to more options, guys. See there, guys, you can see hundreds of the different types of connectivities we can see. These are all the file based. See there, what are the types file? It can be Excel workbook or a text or a CSV, XML sheet, JSON files, folders, which is going to be PDF files, Parquet files, etc., etc. Do you want to connect to the database systems, guys? You can connect to various database systems. See there, I can connect to Microsoft SQL Server, Access Database, SQL Server Analysis Services, Oracle Database, IBM DB2, IBM Informix. See there, guys, it's not just like one or two databases. So many databases it is connecting, guys. Maybe some of the databases which you have never heard about that also. Can you see? There are some databases are there. A MariaDB is going to be there. We never heard about these databases. Same as it is, if you want, we can connect from Azure, cloud-based. Azure blob storages, Able table storages. Okay, we can work with different types of applications. So do you want to work with which is going to be Azure Databricks? Right now, you may not be aware about. If I connect with Azure Databricks, it will ask you what is going to be the server host name it is going to be, what is the path. So these are all going to be some kind of a cloud-based services we have to work with them. Like that, we can just import the data from any kind of a sources, guys. But for our convenient, easy to share with you, I'm going to use this text or a CSV file for the timing. So see guys, I'm selecting a text or a CSV file, click on connect. I have so many sources are there. I told you also. I'm going to use this. Majority of them are going to be some kind of a real data sets only we are going to use this. Just very simple guys. Select that particular data source. So I'm selecting a CSV file guys. Simply click on open. So the data is going to be imported guys. The data is going to be imported. It will preview the data. See there, it is previewing the data guys. Simple, click on the load here now. Very easy and very simple data guys. You can import the data as you require. See there, it is going to be importing the data guys. Once the data was imported, you can view your data here now. See there, in the data window, you can see the user cars table. This is some data. It is going to be some columns guys, like color, mileage, price, etc. Do you want to see the data? You can see the data here now. See there, you can see the data here now. This is your model. Model is nothing but your structure. So what is your tables? What are the relationship between the tables? All these things we can just verify as part of this model here. So basically we are creating the semantic model only we have to create it. This is your data and these are going to be your reports. Visuals. Currently there are no visuals are created. You can see. Build the visuals with your data. Select or drag the fields from the data pane onto the report canvas. So I'll tell you, this is nothing but what we call it as report canvas. Just drag it and drop it here guys. Over. That's it. That's it. You need not to do any other work. We can do that. So this is going to be no worries. Right now anyhow we are not working on that. So this is a way how we can import the data guys. You can import as many data sets you can import. I have a lot of data sets with me. I'll share you the data sets. Don't worry. Within 1 or 2 classes, I'll tell you how to share the data sets, how I'll share it, and how we can get the data sets. So these are all real data sets, guys. Real means it is going to be with the real data sets only we can work with them. Like for example, I want to work with something like a credit data set. What is a credit data set? It is something relevant to the banking database, guys. So like banks, customers, loans, their loan duration, purpose. These are the data, guys. See their month's loan duration, for what purpose they have taken the loan, what is the loan amount, okay, what are the personal status is there. We have the data is there, guys. Simply click on load. So it is going to be loads a new data. Like that, you can import the data from as many sources you can import it. So initially I'll use as only 2 types of files. One is a CSV file and the other one is going to be nothing but one Excel sheets will use it guys. See there guys, there are 2 tables are there. So this is my model, whatever the model was there. This is the model what we can see here now. This is your data. Whatever the data was there, you can see the data. Select the table. On the right hand side, you can see if you select the table, it's a very large data set guys. These are large data sets. See there, it's a real data sets what we have. What is the credit history? What is going to be the personal status? What is going to be the properties they have? All these things is going to be the data. What type of jobs they belongs to, whether he was a foreign worker or not. Something like that, we have the data with us. So like this, we can import the data from which is going to be CSV files. I'll share you these files, guys. You can also download and you can also work with them. No need to worry about that. Next, apart from that, I want to import the data. Go to the home ribbon, guys. These are what we call it as ribbons. Again, get data. This time I'm going to get the data from an Excel workbook. So I think you guys are little bit aware about that. Excel workbook are collection of sheets. So one Excel workbook can contain multiple sheets, guys. See there? I have something called as an AdventureWorks 2017 dot. It is an XLSX file. Click on open. It is an Excel file. It's an Excel file. What is an Excel file contains? An Excel file is nothing but it contains multiple sheets. It contains, guys. See there? I have a multiple sheets are there. You can select whatever the tables you require. You can just select the required sheets, whatever you require it. For example, except this one, I want to import all the remaining. Even this also I'm not importing. Let me remove this. I'm selecting 4 tables, 4 sheets I'm selecting. Click on load. All the 4 sheets are going to be loaded here now. Previously there are 2. Now it has loaded another 4 guys. You can see there automatically the changes will be applied here now. Don't worry. It is loading guys. You can see here immediately the tables will appear here guys. See there, it's a data related to some product table, product category, product subcategory, something like data related to some sales internet. So this is the data what we can see, guys. And all the models also we can see. Models are nothing but the relation between the tables. So these tables are going to be having some relationships. All the relationships it is showing me. This is going to be used cars. And there is a one more is there. There is no relation between these two tables. But there is a relation with the fact internet sales table and the team product table. And even there is a relation is there here, guys. So you can see there is going to be something like a product subcategory key is going to be here. We also have a product subcategory key was there. So we have a relationship is there. I can define the relation between that particular two tables. I'm having some relation between that particular two tables. So this table is going to be referencing to this table, and this table is going to be referencing with this table is going to be referencing with this particular table it is referencing. Like that, there is going to be some kind of a relationship is going to be there. Many to one. It is also nothing but what we call it as a many to one relationship is going to be there. I'll tell you what is the importance of the relation. So this is the main important of which is going to be what we are going to be doing the modeling here now. Like that, we can just import the data as you require, guys. And after that, we can create the visuals. Okay.
So quick question here,
Yes, yeah,
with the
yes.
data modeling part.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
the joins and all it took automatically, or
Some will be
I,
taken automatically, but some may
right,
not be taken automatically depending on the data types and all these things. Power BI
right.
automatically does that. See, there is a relationships are there, automatically it identified that. But in between
Mm.
these two tables, the relations are not identified properly. It may be due to some data or it may be due to the data type. That's why what I did is manually I have created the relationships.
Can you show me again how you manually did that?
It's an actually okay, it's not a concept now, but once again, so
Okay,
simply what I did is, so this
okay,
table, this is a product subcategory key will be there. Here the product subcategory key will be there. Just drag it and drop it here, nothing is there.
okay,
That's it. It
okay.
automatically creates the relationship. And if you can see that also, it is showing you the create relationship is there. The product subcategory key and the product subcategory key, both it is trying to match with the data here now. And what type
So
of
this
cardinalities? Yeah,
right. So this edit relationship screen, how did you get it?
just I
Click on the
double click on the
uh,
link.
link. Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
fine, right. We'll see them. We'll see the applications later. Right now, it is only just to show you what is meaning of a modeling. So later we'll see that applications. Okay, fine. So that's it, guys. That is going to be how we can import that particular data. So like this, we can import as many tables you can import it. That is not a big problem at all. So we can import all the data, whatever you want to import it. But before going for reporting, we have to do some transformations. That means sometimes your data is going to be may not be sufficient for our reporting. Maybe some changes need to be done to your data. So we have to do something called as a data transformations. So how do you do the data transformations? There is one separate window called as, this is what we are going to call it as a Power Query editor is there. So this is your Power Query editor. So first what you have to do is, we don't directly start with reporting. First we have to start with something called as, which is going to be what we are going to call it as which is going to be that data transformation. We have to do that. So very easy. When in the home ribbon, we directly have an option called as transform data was there. Click on the data transform. It is going to opening a separate window called as, it is going to be Power Query editor. So first we have to start with working with Power Query editor, guys, not directly with your reports. Not directly with your reports. Without knowing transforming, we cannot go for reporting. See there? Here we can see the look and feel appearance. This is different. This is different. Okay. So anyhow, tomorrow we'll just start with this particular introduction part. And from Monday's class, we'll start with the practical concept. So tomorrow we have the class as usually. So tomorrow I'll just discuss about some how this environment is going to looks like and all these things. What are the things we can do here? I'll just explain that particular concept, and practically we'll start with the Monday's class. Okay. So tomorrow we have the class as usually, guys. And one more thing is, almost all I think you attended 2 demo classes. So you think you got an idea about how our training session and all these things are there. And one more thing is, already there are some group of people already joined. I think there are 7 or 8 people are there already who has already registered for the course. So they already just started with the basics only. From Monday onwards, they will join along with you. So don't think that we are add-on. We have adding some more extra students there. Already the batches already has started. Already they are up to there, whatever they have done. I'm explaining that particular in your batch. So from Monday onwards, they will join. I think if there are some around 8 students are there. If anybody has been joined from this particular batch, it will be almost all 10 students will be there generally. And one more thing is already demos. I think you can also attend a one more demo. But from Monday's class, the link will changes, guys. Only the paid people will get the link. So if you are satisfied with our course curriculum and training program, and if you want to go ahead with this course, so you can complete your registration process so that you will get the access to the drive, videos, materials, data sets. All these access will be given through that particular drive only, guys. So if you once you registered, you will get the data sets, you will get the recorded videos, and we also get the soft copy materials. So if you want to go ahead with the course, please complete your registration. For tomorrow, there is no problem, but for Monday, link will changes. Only the paid people will get the links, guys. Okay. So I think already my backend team has already sent you a follow-up mail to you. If you have any concerns, you can just contact them and then you can just continue your learning, guys. Okay. So that's it for the today. So tomorrow I'll just give you the introduction part of what is data transformation, what generally we do that, and practically we'll start it from the Monday's class. Okay. So anybody, guys, any questions? If you have any questions, I'll clarify this.
Sir, I have a
Yeah.
question.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
recently, Microsoft has launched this Microsoft Fabric, which
Yeah.
is
Yes.
like
Yes.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
360 overview of, visualization and everything. So is
Yes. Yeah.
there any possibility that they are going to discontinue Power BI or, you know,
No. 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 They
merging
don't.
it into Power?
Maybe in future, maybe, but it's trying to improve that. But as of now, we don't have any. We don't have any updates from regarding that they may discontinue. They may continue in a
Okay.
different way. They may continue it. That means maybe the accounts will be
Hmm.
changes. Now they want to make it everything like a single sign-on. They want to make it everything. So that
Yes.
is what the main target about that. But only thing is that it may be integrated with some other tool, but they may not discontinue
Hmm.
that particular Power BI tool.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, fine. Yep. So thanks for today, guys, and we'll continue in the tomorrow's class. Thanks all of you guys.